The Stick Adventures of Caveman and Friends.
On a normal summer's day, the blue-headed man sat in the park in Pigeon reading the Pigeon Times. This was something he did every summer's morning, yet this morning something was different than all other mornings. This morning there was a pink bunny with a red ear watching the blue-headed man. Yet he was too enthralled in his paper to notice the look in the rabbit's eyes. If he had only turned his head to the left, he would have seen the hatred, anger, and pain that was engulfed in those two beady eyes. But he did not even hear that little guy hop on over to the bench where he read, so when that bunny finally did what he had been waiting to do, it came at much of a surprise to him. Yet he could not do anything about it, because when this bunny bit our blue-headed man, his face became as red as the bunny's ear and was unable to make any of his own thoughts. He had become a slave to an 8-pound bunny rabbit. Over on the other side of town, Cape Man, Cape Woman, and Lou were all relaxing in Cape Man's room. For some reason, they were all still in their super-powered clothes, but that could just because they're all really lazy. At that very moment, Cape Man finally got his favorite piñata to live in his garden. Cape Woman won the scarf she had been bidding on, and Lou received an urgent message. Luckily, Cape Man wasn't paying attention, so Lou teleported away. Somewhere near the middle of town lies the mayor's office. Most people wouldn't know which building it was if it wasn't for the mayor's prize sheep being in its pen right next to the building. When Lou appeared in the sheep's pen, the sheep was not surprised because he was the one that called out for him. After they said their hellos, the sheep, better known as Fluffers, started to explain to Lou how a pink bunny had been going around town biting people and turning them into zombie-type things. And if they let this bunny continue at the rate he is going, by the time he gets to 1,000 people, the city will burn. Thinking that this was some pretty bad news, Lou went down to Lolita's Antique Toys to see if she had any good advice for him. As they sat in Lolita's office, trying not to think about the city burning down, Lolita noticed an old animal trap she had on a shelf. After making a few repairs, they cleverly hid it in a bush in the park while Lolita stood on the far side of it pretending to read. It didn't take too long for the mysterious bunny to appear in the park and to slowly creep upon the lovely antique toy store owner, not knowing that he was about to fall victim to a plan that took about 5 minutes to figure out. This dim-witted bunny fell right into the childlike plan with the greatest of ease. Yet as soon as the bunny realized that it had been tricked, he shouted with great worry that he had been trying to help us and that he should be released forthwith.